Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Fit for You Retreat. I'm so glad you guys could join me this morning for this at-home workout. I'm actually on my back patio. I've kind of switched my ideas around from what I planned on doing this morning. So originally, hi Dulcie. Originally, I was going to do this workout in my living room using my couch. Hi Julie. And then I walked outside and I let my dog out this morning and it was so beautiful. So I was like, no, I think I'm going to do it outside. So I went out to my front porch and I set my phone up and I was all ready to go. And then the angle wasn't good enough because the sun was kind of blocking what I was going to be doing this morning. So I'm back on my back patio. We got a cool breeze going. It's a little shaded, so I'm not going to get too hot and sweaty out here, I don't think. But we'll see. So I'm just finishing up my fizz drink. I've got my citrus going on with my Digestion Plus. So this is a great way to start my morning, especially right before my workouts. Hi, Mom. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So I'm back here on my patio. I've got a step. So typically somewhere, I would think somewhere in your house, you might be able to find a good spot. Maybe your basement steps. Maybe if you've got 2 floors in your house, you could use your stairwell going upstairs. Maybe off your front porch, or if you've got a back porch like me. So I'm going to be doing a little bit off my step, just to show you kind of going back in the day to step aerobics. We're going to be doing some moves like that for cardio, but also strength. As I talked last week, I really like to do a combination and switch back and forth between strength and cardio. So this morning's workout is going to kind of combine all of that together. And then I'm going to actually move back over to the table and use the coffee table for a few exercises as well. So whatever you can find at your house, whether it's a step or you're just maybe on the floor, if you're using like your fireplace, if you've got a hearth, good job. So let's go ahead and get warmed up. So we're going to take a deep breath, exhale down, one more time, exhale down. All right, so we're going to start with a right foot step up, step down. So like I said, I'm going to show you kind of a variation. So I'm going to kind of take you through what I would typically do, like if I was at the gym using my step and risers, teaching a class. I'm just going to show you some of the moves that I would try to incorporate in our workouts. So again, just with the step up, step down, you're getting your cardio in, getting the heart rate up. Don't forget to start your Fitbit when you start these workouts. You want to account for all of those calories and hard work that you put into your workouts. We're also using strength, using the quads. And now we're just going to do a tap and switch. And you can take these as quick or as slow as you need to go. Okay, you can slow this down. It doesn't have to be super fast. And for me, it just depends. Like, I don't have any music going on right now. And I really hope that my phone doesn't blow over because, as you can see, it's really windy on my back patio. My trees just blew down. So we'll see what happens. All right, we're going to go back to the right leg and we're going to do knee pulls. Knee pulls. So with your arms, you can do whatever you want as far as how you need your heart rate to feel this morning. You can just pump the arms. I call these runner's arms. Or you can reach up and pull down. All right, I'm going to switch. And also you can take this lower into a lunge, okay? So there's all types of ways that you can incorporate different moves ever so slightly just to change up the workout. Change up your heart rate. Now since we're right here with these knee pulls, I'm just going to demonstrate a repeater knee. So I'm going to stay on the side and repeater knees. Okay? So once again, just moving the arms. So it depends on the movement of the arms. You know, if you get too winded, come to your hips. Lose the arms. Switch. And we're there. Deep breath up. And exhale. I'm just wondering how many of you are doing this exercise along with me, or are you just watching? Hi, Jackie. Hi, Linda. Woo. Hey, Jim. Kind of got me out of breath. Shows that I haven't been teaching enough classes lately. All right. I'm going to go back over to my step, and I'm going to show you some inner and outer thigh and also some glute exercises. So I'm going to step back over. And so once again, you can switch this up. You can add cardio with it, or you can just stay with strength. So if I'm just going to do this for strength, I would maybe face, one side or the other, 1 foot on, 1 foot off. And then again, it's all about what you put in with your arms. So if you are exerting too much, hands are always going to be at the hips. So you can just lift and lower. So you want to make sure that when you're lifting, my leg is extending from the hip, okay? My leg is straight. Imagine a string on your ankle, pulling the leg up to the side. My foot's also flexed. I'm pushing through the heel, and I'm kind of turning my toe down towards the floor. That's going to really work your hip and your glute, okay? So you want to use strength, not momentum. I know sometimes when we start getting fatigued, it's easy just to kind of fling, your leg or your arm or whatever. Try not to do that, okay? When you start getting that fatigued, just stop the workout, go to something else, and let your muscles recover, because you're not going to do your body any good if you're just kind of going through the motion. You want to be able to feel the muscle working and contracting. So I'm going to actually go back to that. I'm going to throw in some cardio so that you can kind of see some motion. So I'm going to go back to outer thigh, okay? And again, you can do anything with your arms that you want. If you really want to reach it up, okay, you can reach it up. You can continue reaching. So just know the more that you do with your arms and your upper body, the higher your heart rate's going to go, okay? All right, let's go to inner thigh. I'm going to face this way this time. So same thing, 1 foot on, 1 foot off, and I'm going to bring my left leg across in a sweeping motion with my heel facing the ceiling, okay? So you want to turn your foot completely to the side. Use your inner thigh and lift with the leg, okay? So think about kind of kicking a soccer ball with the inner part of your foot. Okay, so you're going to swoop it to the side and then lift it up. So once again, no hands. I'm just going to do singles for now. And again, depending on, because we're not really using any weight other than our body weight, depending on how strong you are or how strong that muscle is, you might have to do, pretty many reps to be able to feel it, okay? Or if it's taking too long, let's change it up. Let's do repeaters. Stay with it. Arms are up, or arms are at your hips. And again, you can take this slower, okay? All right, inner and outer thighs are done. Let's go to the glutes and hamstrings. So I'm going to face you straight on just to show you this exercise. So once again, I'm using my patio step. So 1 foot on, 1 foot off. And I'm going to put all of my weight on that front step. Let my back foot hang down. I'm going to bring my arms forward just so I've got balance. So if you've got, poor balance, if you're using like the stairwell in your house, hold a rail. If you're outside, hold a chair. Hold something, that way you've got your balance in case you need to grab something. So starting out, I'm just going to hold my hands here. I'm going to begin to lift that back foot. And all I'm doing is tapping my foot against the side of this step, okay? And I'm lifting as far as I can through the glute. I'm not hyperextending my back. I'm not lifting the chest, and I'm not arching the back, okay? You want to stay away from that because you don't want to hurt your back. So I think something that I usually tell people is if you feel like you're doing that, kind of cross your hands at the small of your back, right over top of your glutes. Hold your hands right there and only go as far as you feel the back start to bend just a little bit, okay? So you want to lift up through the chest, you want to keep your core tight, and you want to use the glutes. Now, even though we're working the glutes, I promise you're going to start feeling it in that standing leg. I already am. So I'm going to shake it out. So you can do it that way, or you can step, lift, and just to make it more fun, you can kind of add your cardio in with that. So I like to kind of do an upright row in the center and then reach, kind of a Superman reach. Okay, so I'm leading with my heel, I'm lifting through my glute, and I'm keeping my chest lifted. Now, if you really want to step up your workout with all of these things that we're doing, you can actually add hand weights. And you really don't need heavy weights. If you have a set of 2-pound weights or a can of green beans works just fine, you can do that. I'm gonna check in here. Hey, Michelle. Hi, Charlotte. Let's see. Okay, so anyway, hi, Cheryl. Yes, I love showing modifications. You know, I, from experience, obviously having my own studio, I have a wide variety of people that come and take my class, and even for myself, I have bad knees, so sometimes I have a good day, sometimes I have a bad day, so it just depends on the day, and I sometimes have to modify for myself. Let's see, so let's move on. I'm going to actually switch this up. I'm going to move you guys over here, and I'm actually going to use my coffee table. So in the beginning, if you guys didn't log in when I first started, I'm using my step outside on the patio. You can actually use your stairs inside. You can also use, I'm going to use this coffee table. So I'm going to show you another glute exercise, and then I'm going to go back to the patio step for push-ups and triceps. Okay, so I'm going to kind of move you guys over here, and I'm hoping I've got you set up. I practiced this before I actually turned you guys on this morning. So I'm going to lay down, and I know you can't, I'm trying to get it to where you can see my coffee table a little bit. See the trees knocked down back there from this wind. It's awful. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I'm going to use my coffee table. I'm going to put my feet on the edge, and I'm going to work my glutes and my hamstrings again. So I'm going to do single lifts. I'm also going to do one leg lifts, okay? So you're going to lay flat on your back. Feet are up on the table. They're right on the edge. I'm going to walk my arms right by my side. I'm going to contract my core, and I'm going to begin lifting and squeezing my glutes at the top. So you want to think about squeezing your glutes and then also squeezing your inner thighs, okay? You will feel this. This is such an excellent workout for the booty. So I'm just going to do a couple more. And you can always take it up and hold, and then you can do pulses. And you want to make sure that you're driving your foot into either the wall, the coffee table, whatever you're using. I'm going to do a one-leg extension. And then you can also do the same with this, where you're lifting and lowering, or you can take it up and do pulses. Okay? Now, since I'm already here at the coffee table, I want to show you a really good ab exercise that I like to do if I'm just laying around in the living room and bored, just watching television like I have been these past couple of weeks. So I'm going to go back down to the floor. I'm going to put my feet back up on the table, and I'm going to frog my feet out, or my knees out. So let's see. Can you see? Yeah. All right. So the soles of my feet are together. My knees are out wide. My arms are just my hands are just butterflied together. And I'm going to reach up, tap my feet. Tap. Tap. You want to make sure that you're breathing each and every time that you're lowering and lifting. And one more. Great job. All right. Let's see how I'm doing on time. All right, I'm almost out of time. So really quick, I'm gonna put you back where you were. I'm gonna go back to my step and I'm gonna show you some push-ups and some tricep dips. Okay, so, and I'm actually gonna get, no. All right, so I'm gonna come down. You can also do a plank while you're here, you know, just to kind of change it up. So I'm gonna hold a plank. And with your plank, you want to make sure your body is straight from the heels to the crown of your head. The core is in tight, and you're lifting up through the center of your body, okay? You don't want to, you know, drop the belly at all. You want to lift up as high as you can, make it nice and pretty. Walk the hands out, and you can do push-ups. Now, if you don't want to do push-ups on your toes, you can drop to your knees, and then lower the chest and press up. And since we're here, let's go ahead and come back up to the toes, walk the hands in slightly, and we can do mountain climbers. So you can do them stationary. I'm just like a well of information. I could keep doing this all morning. So I'm gonna try to limit myself to stop showing you so many exercises. But this is a modified mountain climber, working the whole body, or certainly you can take it up. You just wanna keep your hips tucked under, okay? Last and final exercise, I'm going to turn and do some dips. So I'm going to sit on my step, walk my hands right underneath my glutes, walk out away from the step, and then do drops. So you want to make sure that your elbows are facing directly behind you. And I'm going to show you a modification. So I'm going to come a little bit closer because I can't see you. So I'm going to show you a modification. I'm going to sit right here. And you don't have to do it off the step. You can actually take your hands right behind you, and you will maybe have to do several of these before you start to feel it. But once again, you want your hands behind your glutes, you want your elbows pulled in and back, and then you're going to bend and straighten, bend and straighten. You want to get that nice and straight at the top. Okay, so just try it out. I promise you'll feel this even if you don't think you will. I promise you will. All right. Well, I got my workout in for this morning. I'm really, really glad that everybody could join me this morning. Hi, Beth. Yes, it is so pretty outside. Anyway, I just wanted to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in this morning. If you have any questions at all, any fitness questions, any nutrition questions, feel free to reach out to me. During this time that my studio was shut down, I am actually at home recording, random videos. I am trying to get everything on one channel so that people aren't, looking all over the place for specific videos. I did start a YouTube channel, and it's just under my name, Carol Sprinkle. Just subscribe to that. I'm going to be adding videos, hopefully daily, hopefully a couple times a day, but we'll see how it works. But other than that, stay tuned. Allison, my good friend Allison, is going to be back with you guys at noon, and you don't want to miss what she has to talk about. I think she's going to be talking about protein shakes or maybe the PhytoSport line. So those are all fantastic products. And like I said, just stay healthy, stay well, and thanks for tuning in. Have a wonderful, blessed day.